This guy's plenty scary. Plenty? There was no T, was there? Hello and welcome back to more Pokemon Ultra Sun, where in the last episode they had a big showdown with How here in this western themed town, and we also got to the new island, which is more important I think. Also, little heads up, I have a little bit of a cold, so I might sound stuffy, I might not be up 100%, but I'm gonna try my best to still make this entertaining and not sneeze all over the place, which should be fine. So the first thing that I want to do, because last time we ended this off with Team Skull messing around here with Vulpix, but apparently that's not here. I'd make this so that they haven't come back tomorrow too. See, despite the fact that I did not save state load this, but actually load this, there should have been something happening here, but it didn't. So that's interesting, because it's definitely been more than a day since I interacted with that. But does it mean I also cannot get any milk from you? Cow seems happy. Oh, yep, I can get another bottle, but the thing with the Vulpix did not happen again. So maybe that's not actually tied to tomorrow, but to another trigger. Interesting. Well, seems like we're not gonna get a bottle cap just yet. Whatever that bottle cap does for us. Hey there. Everyone who works on the ranch loves a good Pokemon battle. Oh, that mean... Lady, I don't want to be presumptuous, but you're looking a little bit shady there. Nope, there she goes. Eat well, sleep well, then it's time for a proper battle. She is going to murder my face, I'm pretty sure of it. I will definitely have some problems with the with higher pitched voices today, because my voice immediately goes down further when I'm sick. So deep voices, they're gonna be easy today, but high pitched voices, they're gonna be tough. So that thing is a rock fairy. I don't really have anything good here. You're not useful in this situation, like at all. Small is also not that good. Big, that's going to be your deal then. You're also not technically the best for that, but you have double kick, which just realizing it isn't as helpful as I thought it would be, because you have the fairy type, don't you? Yeah. So, all things considered, my team right now really struggles with the fairy type. Muddy, I'm not planning on keeping her in the party, but until I have something that can deal with that, why don't you come and help us out there a little bit? Because you're ground type, and that will make this a little bit easier. I have no idea what the Crud Rototiller is. Let's just see it. Harden. Also, if you work at the ranch, why? Okay, I don't know what that did. Let's go for Bulldoze. Because it missed, that's why I don't know what that did. But I don't want to waste too much time here, so let's just Bulldoze that thing. Oh boy. That also didn't do as much as I would have hoped. Yep, that Carbink is definitely a problem for me as of right now. I plan on alleviating that problem in the near future. For love of. Seriously? Like at all? This already is a tedious long battle, and then you have... Oh, L+A. Tilling the soil, the user makes it easier for plants to grow. This resists attack and special attack. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. I call that one of the moves that I actually had no idea exist. And I maybe have seen it before, but there's so many moves that knowing all of them sounds like, yeah, a difficult task. Did we do it? Critical hit. Thank you there. I'm gonna take care of my Pokemon really quick. But thanks, Muddy. Thanks for the help. And everyone's skinning a little bit. I've had enough. I can't fight anymore. Thank you. And now all of them are looking better. Except for the fact that maybe a potion is in order. There you go. What item do you have, small? The silver powder to increase your... Yeah, to increase your bug types. Makes sense. Hey, bud. Oh, you've got to be a Drelgur, right? Well, you've got a good sense of timing. The captain's actually here now, so come on. Well, I'm happy that I have a good sense of timing with not knowing what the crud's going on. Thank you. Oh. Cows. They are so tiny. Compared to real cows, they're small. Thanks for stopping by. The Muma milk from Panolia branch is the best. It's so rich and creamy when you use it with it in white sauce and other things. Reading's difficult. The taste can't even be described. Oh, by the way, since I was lucky enough to run into you here, I'll do you a little favor. And that would be... Oh, Stoutland was registered to your right, pager. See, Stoutland can sniff out items for you that are buried in dirt where you can't even see them. When you're riding Stoutland, press B to use that. Stoutland search is what it's all about. Get up there and try it. There's all kinds of stuff laying around waiting for you to find it. And Stoutland will bark louder and louder the closer it gets to some item buried in the ground. If you go all the way down Route 5, you'll come out on Brooklet Hill. My friend Lana is up there, so say hi to her for me if you see her. Bye!
Let's go for a ride on Stoutland and have a sniff around here.
Okay. Well, let's do that. Stoutland! Sniff, sniff. You're in my way. That direction. A repel! Is there more? There's a Taurus there. Don't mind me, I'm just sniffing around. Ooh. Sorry, your butt's in my way. No, no. Here. There we go. Fresh water. That kind of makes sense looking at where we are here. There's a sticker there. And somehow, yeah. Some milk, that's always good to have. Is there more around? I stole your milk, by the way. And there's nothing you can do about that. Okay. Well, Stoutland is fun. I don't know how often we're gonna ride around on it, but it's fun. Stoutland can help you find items in the ground that you can't see with your eyes. I thank you for reiterating that. Those Pokebeans that you can get from the cafes at the Pokemon Center are harvested from Pokepalego. Did you know that? I did. Because I don't think we've learned that yet. Hi there. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, phooey! This Rockruff that my friend traded me won't obey my commands. All because I don't have that many stamps from the Kahunas. You know, the fact that that is also a driving factor for Pokemon to actually listen to you is kind of stupid if you think about it. Are you curious about why there is a huge ranch instead of a big city right slap in the middle of Akala Island? Sure. Oh, this area, which is called Panolia, is a very old place in the history of Pioneer Alola. And our ancestors drifted to the island on Alola and decided to live here. The land was not habitable. So our ancestors developed the land with the Taurus just as they did before they came to Alola. They kept most fertile land as a ranch, so they wouldn't forget their gratitude for Taurus. Interesting. I can tell how many times you've had opposing Pokemon call for help during battle. Once, I think. If I use a mysterious machine that an enigmatic man gave to me, that is, I can tell you opposing wild Pokemon have called for help 0 times. Wild Pokemon, they call for help when they're backed into a corner. For example, when their HP goes down. But a Pokemon with a status condition, such as being poisoned, paralyzed, or asleep, won't call for help. Just between you and me, there may be some Pokemon that you'll never encounter unless they are called for help. Here, take these Adrenaline Orbs. Adrenaline Orbs. Thank you. Using an Adrenaline Orb makes wild Pokemon more likely to call for help. Interesting. I wonder what Pokemon I can get only through getting called in for help. Well, we might find out eventually. What's... Oh, you're a trainer, aren't you? Are you raising Pokemon? Yes. Any other questions that I could be of assistance with? It looks like he's going to slap me right in the face, and I'm not really a fan of that Glen. Mudbray. See, with hype that is actually not too bad. Because your ground type moves won't hurt me, so suck it. Ooh, that was good. That's okay, my electric type moves get weakened, but at the same time, wouldn't use it against the Mudbray, and it's not like we can learn any apparently, so haha, joke's on me. Anything else that you can send out? No? Maybe in addition to providing care, racing means drawing out talents? Supporting talents. You don't need to draw anything out. You just be here and support whatever comes up. That's a better way and a much healthier way to look at how to raise someone is. If you find a talent for it, just assist them with it, but don't make them have to do it even if they don't have fun with it, because that's just dumb. But I mean, also I'm not a parent, so don't take parenting advice from me, I guess. Ooh, totem sticker, we have 22. We also still need to bring them back to Professor, definitely not Oak, but still Professor Oak. Okay, and that is the nursery. Find some Pokeeggs. Pokeeggs? I'm a Pokemon nursery lady. I help take care of Pokemon of trainers like you. Lately, for some reason, I see some Pokemon holding eggs. It's mysterious, isn't it? If you want us to take care of your Pokemon, please speak to my sister inside the building. I mean, that's how they reproduce. The fact that it's mysterious to you is kind of wild. What's also wild is that we have Pokemon that are obviously mammals that still hatch from eggs. That's the mysterious thing, if you ask me. Hi there. Heard that other regions have these Pokemon daycare places. Apparently you can leave Pokemon there and they raise your Pokemon for you. We've got nurseries here in Alola, but all we do is hold on to your Pokemon for you. We don't help them get strong or learn any moves, but I guess we're easier on your wallet. Oh, and there's something else. If you leave 2 Pokemon together at the nursery, you sometimes end up finding an egg. Since we're talking about it, do you want one of the eggs I found here at the nursery recently? Sure. Please. I received egg. You will give me an egg. I can't send an egg to the box. No, we're gonna add it to the party. Who's gonna get the boot? Muddy, I'm gonna kick you out because the other 2 are somewhat close to finally evolving. And then we can take Muddy back. I completely skipped through the dialogue there because I was on my own rant. So I had never heard of a Pokemon egg cracking except when it's ready to hatch. If you carry a Pokemon egg around with you, it will hatch into a Pokemon. I bet it must feel pretty happy being surrounded by your team, even before it's born.
What's in the egg? Here's some help to hatch it. I'm curious to wait. I'll be at your service.
Okay. Pokemon hatch from eggs faster now. Thanks, Rotom. Let's see how much that will help us. Hello, do you want to use this and awaken your Pokemon's hidden powers? TM10. Hidden power. Nice, thank you very much for that. Hidden power changes type depending on the Pokemon that learns it. Somehow I can tell what type that move will be. If you'd like, I'll check what type of hidden power your Pokemon will learn. Yes! Because if Hype could get a hidden power that's typed electric, we can have an electric type on her. So, Rock! Fun. Not useful, but fun. It is a Pokemon that has the potential to evolve into one of many different Pokemon. It sure does. I heard that you'll find Pokemon eggs more quickly if you leave 2 Pokemon of the same species at the nursery and if they have different original trainers or OTs. Interesting. You can also leave a Ditto in there because that basically is the same. What's here? Nothing. There we go. Here we go. More cars! Are you a trainer? Hi? Winning at a Pokemon battle is easier than fixing my truck. That's your truck? Okay, sure, that's your truck. I take that. Lil Pup. Look at the little pup. Oh, you have 2 Pokemon. It's a shame that Hidden Power is not electric for you, because that would have been so good. Technically, you could run around until you get an Oricoro. I think that's what the name was. That has Hidden Power with the type that you want. But is that worth it? I don't think so. Magnemite, we're gonna switch that out because that's a little bit more difficult for you to take out with just normal and flying type moves than it is for Beak. Beak will just bite that one with fiery fangs and then we are good. Double kick would also work, but stab. Stab is just so sturdy. My favorite ability of all time, sturdy. Definitely never was frustrated because of that one. Double kick would have potentially been the better choice then. But anyway, goodbye. Frustrating little Magnemite. Hey, 23. You're still looking good with your special attack. Chompy is 18. I would have won if I didn't lose. That is correct. I cannot disagree with you there. That is actually how that would have gone down. If we wouldn't have lost, you would have won. Amulet coin. I am in desperate need of money and you're gonna get that. Because we could use that. We could use the additional money. So I think down is where we need to go. Brooklet Hill, Royal Avenue. Okay, I'm actually not sure. Let's take a look in the grass. Oh, there's something. Oh, Heal Ball. No, that's nice. Okay. I don't think there's any new... Oh. The Sudowoods have seemed kinda down ever since Lana beat them, but they're blocking the path and now no one can go through. Seems like they're so petrified of Lana now that they don't even want to see another Waterium Sea after she smacked down on them with that water type C power of hers. So? I mean, I've double kicked. That is something that they technically should also be afraid of, but sure, whatever. Hi, buddy. How's it going? Alright, trial goer, have a look at my kid. Where is the kid? You're here alone. You're by yourself. Or do you mean your Pokemon? That was a luxury ball that he threw out there. Hey, that was a nice little touch. Haircut. So I'm pretty sure you mean Sableye is your kid. Ouch, but whatever, I guess. Oh, detect. Of course you were gonna do that. If there's one thing that they always do with Sableye, it's use detect. It's frustrating, but it was also expected at this point. Level 19. Nice. Yeah, nice all around. Just a good standard level up. Smallest 21. Sweet Sand. Sweet Sand reduced the evasion rate, right? Yeah. We don't need that. We keep our old moves. You're growing rapidly. That's wonderful. Do you mean me or your Pokemon? It's confusing now. Anyway, we move up. You'll find Brooklet Hill at the end of Route 5. That's where Captain Lana does her trial. Well then, let's go for it. Oh boy. I'm one of the trial guides that's here to help out young trial goers on the Island Challenge. Feel like learning a mysterious move maybe? Its effects change based on where you use it. Let's see if you can beat all the trainers of Route 5 for starters. Oh well then, let's go. Hi there. Twins. 1 + 1 is 2, but it could also be 3 or 4. There's no way we'll lose. It's important to feel strong. Yeah, but you're also allowed to feel weak from time to time. You don't have to always be strong. That's also an important lesson to learn. Also, check your math with 1 + 1. Because something doesn't add up with 3 and 4 there. Oh yeah, Hype is a little bit under the weather. Well, anyway, Air Cut hits both of them. That's good. I'm gonna use Fire Fang. I think Cottony has the higher defense, so let's take that one out first. There we go, beautiful. And now we have Air Cutter just to take out the Paddy Lily. And that should be good enough, I would suspect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everyone's graining. I'm too young for math. I lose and I lose. A loss and a loss makes a double loss. Yes. Both correct. I kinda don't wanna go over there yet because there's stuff here. I hear chirping. Let's see what we find in the grass. Oh! That's a new one. That's a Fomantis. Now that's one that I actually like. I'm not gonna take it into the party. I don't know why, if I'm gonna be totally honest, but Fomantis was one of the Pokemon where I was like, nah, it's not gonna be in the party. Because I found something else that I think I wanted to use instead. But we're still gonna catch it because it's a cute one. And also if we're going to fight a water type trial, then maybe having that one in the party might not be so bad. I'm not sure just yet. Well, let's hear it from the two of you.
Why don't you check out just what kind of Pokemon it is that you caught, pal?
Fomantis. The sickle grass Pokemon. When the sun rises, Fomantis spreads its 4 leaves and bathes in the sunlight. The tip of its head has a pleasant aroma. Why don't you give it a sniff?
I don't know why, but it feels like you're setting me up for something there, and I will not stand for it. So, thank you, Glitch. Your name's gonna be... Since apparently you smell good, you're gonna be Smelly. There you go, you're Smelly. In a good way though. Thing is, I kinda wanna evolve these two and then we can think about that. You're gonna get sent to the box. Okay, we found something new here. I took the sip of my tea here, just in time to realize Pick-a-Peck is also new. And that's the bird Pokemon actually of this game. That thing knows Rock Smash. Gosh dang it. Defense fell. Oh, you called for help? And another picky pack. Hey, that's kinda useful because I wanted to know if that would take that one out if I pound it again. Yep, that was too much. But now I have another one that I can test out. Level 18 Fall Stomach. It's so funny to me that they have Rock Smash. So let's try that again. Now we have finally also had one Pokemon called Help Supersonic. That sucks a lot. Now I might need to actually use I hate the Roller Boost. A healing item there just to make sure that you're not going down. Because Rock Smash by itself wouldn't be the problem. But, well, technically it's... If my defense keeps falling down, it will add up to become a problem. But other than that, pound. Come on, hype! Ooh. You know, I have been thinking about, since Hype cannot learn any electric type moves, if we're gonna take Pick into the party, because Toucannon is a freaking good Pokemon actually. But I'm not sure still. Anyway, we caught another Pokemon. Ta-da! Picky Peck. It's such a cutie. Thanks, Rodon.
Picky Peck. The woodpecker Pokémon. It pecks at trees with its hard beak. You can get some idea of its mood or condition from the rhythm of its pecking. Peck, peck. Peck, peck. Peck, peck.
Okay, Glitch. You don't need to do that.
Peck, peck. Peck,
Seriously,
peck.
stop it, please.
Peck, peck. Peck.
Glitch! Thank you. Anyway. I mean, for now the name Woody would be good for you, because Woody Woodpecker, but you gonna turn into a toucan. It's just gonna be Burp. There you go, Burp. That's your name now, Burp. See, now there's the thing. Do we switch out Hype for Burp? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. Nah. We're still gonna stick with Hype for the moment. Can we do anything here? We cannot. I get a star piece out of that, so that's at least that. Okay. Well, let's see. There was a trainer here. And there's also Team Skullgrunts up there. One of the duties of a breeder is to discover and refine the strength of Pokemon. Is it? To me, the title of breeder sounds more like all you do is breed Pokemon until you get those with the beneficial stats. And then sell those. That's more so what I get out of that, but... What do I know? I'm not a Pokemon breeder, so... How would I know that? Bye, Moralol. Next Pokemon. Ooh, so close to the level up. Ladybug. That's also an easy one to take out. And one more air cutter. Let's go. And cut down. Beautiful. Don't really need to worry myself if anything, if everything just goes down in one hit. Beautiful stats there. Feather Dance. Feather Dance, the user covers the target's body with a mass of down that harshly lowers its attack stat. See if I use it just for the status ailments and the debuffs and whatnot. Or for the buffs. But that is the reason why I don't think that is necessary is I want to know what my strengths are. Good luck finding that out, I cannot help there. The reason why I'm not really a fan of doing that in just the base game like that is it's not needed, like not at all. For like competitive, yeah, go for it. But for this, it's not needed. Hey, how? Who's your friend there? Man, I lost again. Are you even taking this seriously? I am, so seriously. I'm seriously enjoying it. Enjoying it? You can enjoy Pokemon battling when you put everything you have into it. Which clearly you haven't. Whoa! Hey Nora! This guy's plenty scary. Plenty? There was no T, was there? You're Nora. Who? So you have enough sense to be wary. Not bad. Yeah, well, I am a robot. I have a self-preservation instinct programmed in. If some stranger that I don't know asks me if that is me, I'm not gonna say yes. I'm Gladion. Me and my partner, Type Null, are training to get stronger. We have to get stronger. Though most of our time these days goes to working for Team Skull as their muscle. Battle me. I won't take no for an answer. Then don't. Something's flickering around on my camcorder. I hope that's okay. Hi, Gladion. Let's go. Hype. See, now giving you hidden power and having the rock type move with that would have been beneficial. Yep. Oh, it's a Sora. It's cute. See, and that it's also good that I didn't use a rock type move, I guess. Oh, you tried to lure in psychic type users to get in a free hit. Super. I mean, technically, it doesn't matter if I switch around because my Pokemon all have the same effect on Zubat, so we're just going in with the same thing again, Air Cutter. Nope, Zubat actually went down way faster because of crit. That's nice. Type Null. See, Type Null, if I think I remember correctly, is just a normal type Pokemon. So such a weird looking Pokemon at that as well. Double kick it. It's a chimera of Pokemon. Ouch. Well, whatever. Double kick you again. Kick. And kick. Tackle. Yeah, tackle actually deals a good amount of damage. But also you get the stab out of that, so it's good for you. I don't have stab. I just have 2 kicks in the face. Well, there you go. I also want to care for my Pokemon really quickly, please. Ooh, good job, Chompy. Acrobatics. Over Mud Slap, I think that's better. And there we go, now you learned acrobatics. How annoying. Sorry. Well then, how about this? Critical hit sound effect. That's not like me to slip up like that. I've got to keep fighting strong opponents. Looks like I'm still not ready. What? Sorry, what? That kid there. His Pokemon aren't weak. And sure, it's fine to enjoy battling. But this brat, he's just using that as an excuse not to try hard because he can't beat the Kahuna. Because he can't beat Hala when he's serious. You know my Gramps? Wait, so you think I'm strong? Oh, look at you, little Gladion. And you're just a real cool guy. I don't know if that... whatever. I guess it's no surprise a homeless kid would turn out spineless too, huh? No worries, we've got enough backbone to cover for you. Just give it up already. Huh? You know you can't beat me. You'll just get your Pokemon hurt for no reason. They're good Pokemon. That face! This screenshot was a choice. We came all this way and for what? For a big fat waste of our time. Thanks to you? If you hadn't gotten in our way, we could have stolen the totem Pokemon from Brooklet Hill. Let's get out of here. Look, the Murkrow are crying, and it's time we should be flying. Listen up, Gladion. The boss does like you, that's true. But it's just some hired help we keep around for when we need you. You're not part of Team Skull. Not really. And you never will be, got it? You better get it. You would get places faster if you would not have to emote everywhere you go. Just saying. Thanks, Nora. And Oricorio too. You both give it your all. Phew. Looks like I've gotta train up my team if I'm gonna take on the trial in Brooklet Hill next. Here, Nora, take these with you. We're gonna beat this island challenge. Ooh, thanks for the revives. Not like I needed them. Bye, Hal.
That Gladion. He's kinda scary.
You think?
He looked much stronger than the normal Team Skull grunts. Let's see. The next trial is at Brooklet Hill. Don't forget to check the map if you get lost.
Okay, sure thing. Also, wanna switch out my Pokemon really quickly. So the two of you swap spots. And then we explore the rest of this place here. Because there's stuff around here and I wanna know what kind of stuff. A revive. There's another pair of double trainers up there, so that's fun. So I made it to I think the next person. If you continue up this path you'll find a Pokemon Center. And past that Pokemon Center is the trial set, Brooklet Hill. Okay, so there's a trial up ahead. Hi bud! So that's good to know. Battles are the best for raising Pokemon. That's a shame, but there's actually no other way to raise your Pokemon in this game, so... I sadly believe you're correct. Stop trying to slap me! Well, that pair is gonna go down pretty fast. And some blazing fire, I would say. Fire Fang. I hope you don't have Spore Body, because that would suck a lot. Effect Spore, that's what it's called. I think the German version is essentially Spore Body like Spornkörper, I think. I'm not sure though. 24. Bite. Yeah, why not? Instead of Growl. We don't need Growl. We're gonna keep Lick, because why not? Sometimes you just need to lick a Pokemon. But also sometimes you need to bite a Pokemon, so we need all of these moves. Also, that way, right now we are really bitey and kicky, which seems pretty spot on for a cat. I mean, Scratchy would also be a thing that we definitely need, but... that's not something we have. Can you wake up, big? Scary face. That's not gonna help you in any way. Good morning. There we go. And goodbye. There we go, finally. And nothing else. Even with Pokemon loose, it's okay as long as the trainer grows from that. That's correct. I agree with you there. Berries! Ooh, there it finally is. Well, actually, is it? Yeah, there it is. Crabrawler. That is one of the Pokemon that I definitely considered hard to be in the party. Because it is a fighting type. And it gets the ice type when it evolves. I accidentally just one-shot that. Maybe I should have just used Bite. Well, the thing why I chose not to go with Crabrawler is because I killed it right now, and because there's another fighting type Pokemon that I much rather would want to have. So that's why I decided against Grab Brawler. Oh no, the Rotom effect is worn off. Your eyes are still glowing though, what's going on?
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's Roto-Loto time.
Oh, Roto-Loto. Oh boy. What does that mean?
Hey, look at that. That's an amazing
Okay,
power.
what does it do? Encounters.
Roto Encounter is a power that helps you run into high-level wild Pokémon more often.
That sounds fun. Also, how much did your thing really do for us? It's pretty sure still on the same page as before. What will hatch from this egg? It doesn't seem close to hatching yet. Your Roto power did not help us at all there. Mostly probably because I wasted it with just standing around. Let's just quickly go in there and heal the party. There's still some trainers that we need to take out, so there's still stuff to do on this route. Nice. And thank you very much. Let's talk to the angler dude here. The totem Pokemon. They have fearsome attacks, yes they do. Perhaps you'll want to use the super potion. Thank you. I used one not too long ago, so you basically made up for that for me. You want to prepare wisely with TMs and by using your Rotom powers if you're going up against strong opponents. And I don't just mean the totem Pokemon. Brooklet Hill has its own totem Pokemon. Hey, did you know there's a secret about the flowers in the water bowl? I'm interested. You see, the flowers... Oh. Jumph! Comfy floated flowers in the water. No. As you saw, they belong to Comfy. They have a healing effect, so they're great to have in the Pokémon Center. It always brings flowers in the morning to help heal everyone who comes here. Thanks! Thanks. Comf! Aww. Comfy is so caring. It uses floral healing the moment any Pokemon are near, just in case. Aww. Oh, come on, Comfy. Just because your ability is triage doesn't mean you can go ahead and heal other people's Pokemon. That's my job. I don't know if I'm getting paid for this because I'm not getting paid from other people for doing that. Oh, that's cute. That is actually really cute, so I wonder if there actually is something to that or not. Let's see, what do you sell? You have all of these X thingies, so interesting, but don't care about those. Not really something I use. And you just have some great balls, potions, antidote paralysis. I'm gonna, just in case, buy myself 4 of those so that I have some. 2 of these. I think I'm good with everything else that I have here. Thank you very much. Do I have stuff that I can sell? Hold on a moment, please. Well, I had 3 star pieces to sell, but nothing else really. I have Noibet in case I get in trouble in Brooklet Hill, but if you'd like, please trade it for your little pup. No. What? You don't want to trade? Let me know when you want to trade with me. Also, at this point I would have my own Noibet because I know where I can find it, so no. Brooklet Hill is filled with other type Pokemon. I'm sorry. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have some grass type Pokemon and grass type moves to use. Excuse me, but could I ask you something? Sure. Thank you for giving me some time of yours. I'm currently researching a Pokemon called Curasol, but I'm terrible at fishing, and so I'm not making any progress at all. Do you think I could offer you a bit of part-time work as a research assistant? Could you try to catch a Curasol for me? If I manage to catch one, please come and show me your Pokédex data. I have enough in the budget to pay you, so please. I try my best. Let's have a drink of Mumu milk, please. Sure, let's go. Here you are, one Moo milk just for you. All the cool kids headed for the trial at Brooklet Hill are drinking Moo milk. Against water-type Pokémon, grass types and electric types can attack efficiently. The little planet we live on revolves around the sun, and the moon revolves around our planet. Hey, have you ever stopped to think about what it is your life revolves around? You're limited to one per day, but have a tea biscuit on us. This snack is a specialty of Chaleur City and the Kalos region. Thank you for that. We'd like to offer your Pokemon something on the house. Beans! The Pokemons are a specialty in Alola, and Pokemon love to eat them. Yeah, okay, the rest is as per usual. I love doing them as like fancy ad reads. Okay, what's your deal? Also, hold on. Okay, the correct Pokemon are up front. So again, what's your deal? Combos that can't be used alone can be used when there are two of us. If it's alright with you, battle with us. Sure, I will. Let's see your combos. Let's see what the two of you are capable of. No, two burps. It's a bit of a problem for small. Especially if both of them attack small, but I might be fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go Volby first. And Draining Kiss. I don't know if it has the dark type already, so I'm gonna do Rufflet. Okay. There we go. Pluck. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And Wing Attack, of course. No, small! That was on me. That was on me. I should have just switched it out. There was hoping, but of course they were gonna do that. Yeah, the double battles are where the game's tanking a little bit. I know. There it is, revive. Small comeback because you deserve the experience points from this. There we go, Volbee's gone. Nope, Hype is level 21, that's good for you, Hype. And Small also is level 22. Everyone's growing strong. I don't know why you decided to attack that one, but sure. Why not? See, I also can do that. Air Cutter. It's not Wing Attack, but still good. Yep, never mind, you're done. I was a little bit faster there. Everyone's fine. Stomach is level 19, that's good. Bite. Yeah, then you have Bite, and you have Bite. Why not? There you go, Stomach, that's good for you. Oh my gosh! Combos are so difficult, but that's why they're fun. You didn't really do combos. Okay, now the question is, are there more? Or was that it here? Let's see what you say. So we're able to beat everybody on Route 5 at least, huh? Then I'll give you a little trial on my own. You think you're ready to take on my little trial? I've got a sea power ring myself, as you can see. I'd be happy. I'd heard that the last batch of trial goers are a feisty lot. I've been looking forward to this. This old trial guide's little trial is about to start. Let's go. Let's see what you have to offer. Guide Bronson. Oh. Slowpoke kinda sucks for me. Okay. Level 24. Not bad. I'm gonna switch around. I mean, small should be fine. Small will be fine, everyone. Calm yourselves. Yawn. That sucks. On so many levels, that sucks. But I'm gonna use Absorb. Get my health back. That did way less than I was hoping it would. For being super effective, that did not really do a lot. That did way too much. Okay, small, I'm not gonna let you go down, and that's a little bit too risky for me. Let's send out All Stomach, because All Stomach learned Bite just recently, so why not let you do that? Ouch. Ouch! What the fart? That confusion is way too powerful. Ow! Like, seriously. Why? Okay, stomach's down. Stomach's down! I feel good about sending you out, because you also have Bite now. So, let's see. That should take it out, hopefully. Oh boy! That didn't do nearly as much as it should have. That was a travesty. Like, wow. Here goes the Slowpoke. What you sending out next? And you're also asleep. Gosh dang it. Mr. Mime. Again, the fairy type is like a big problem that I have right now. The fairy type I can't do anything against. The fact that you are a fairy is disturbing. Bug Bite. Reflect, okay. Let's see. Find out if you have anything that you're carrying. You don't. Okay. Bite. Double Slap. Oh. Double Slap is such a lie of a name because it can attack up to 5 times. It also didn't do a lot. Spark. Oh boy, Chompy. If you can get a paralysis off with Spark, that would be amazing. Light Screen. Makes sense that you're gonna use that. Come on, give me a paralysis. Could you stop slapping me? Please. There we go, paralysis. That's what I wanted to see. Reflect has worn off, and I'm gonna go in there with acrobatics. Of course, you're bringing that right back. Acrobatics! Look at my little buck go. And double slap again. You suck so much! Okay. So all of the Pokemon that are not main right now are fainted, and 2 of my main Pokemon are asleep, which sucks, but whatever. We're going in there and we're gonna be hype about it! I hate you. Well, you at least deal less damage here. Stop it already! Light Screen wore off, Air Cutter, let's go. That was a lot better. Paralyzed, that's what we need. And once more with some gusto! Thank you! You didn't use any of your C-Power moves. For just saying that you have a C-Ring, you really didn't do anything with that. Just saying. There we go, beautiful special attack stat on you. Big Gru, level 25, that's good. Congratulations, you cleared a little trial. A little one only. Well then, I'm ready to receive my gift. That's the end of my little trial. Phew, you've got some solid skill kit. Yep, I've got to congratulate you on this win. Here's a reward for clearing my little trial. TM96 Nature Power. Seeing you young kids give it your all like that. You're all trying as bright as the sun over Alola. This may just be a volunteer position, but I'm sure glad that I decided to be a trial guide. I'm happy that you think that way. That's a good, healthy look on it. I'm gonna heal my team. So, I'm not gonna go into the trial area, because time's really low and I just wanna take a look. Okay, this is also just the way down. So that means that I'm here actually done with everything. So I'm gonna take a quick look if there's maybe some more Pokemon in here that we're interested in. So just looking around a little bit, I didn't find anything else that was interesting. So I'm gonna assume that there's nothing. Let's see. Egg. We still don't have any sort of idea what this egg is and what will hatch from that. So I really think like Rotom helping out with the hatching didn't do like anything at all. But that's okay. Trainer tips, okay. Well then, my team's fully healed. But I'm not gonna take on the trial just for one simple reason, and that is I feel exhausted and I wanna go in there with full gusto. So that means I'm going to end this episode here. It might be shorter than I usually go for with these episodes now. But that means next time when I'm back up at full health, we're gonna do maybe a little bit extra and go longer to make up for lost time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see all of you when we take on our next trial. Bye!